Hello and good morning from Michigan to everyone at the MCLA Golf Classic this year. Of course, I wish I could be with you in person, but alas, the news business is keeping me busy here in the mitten these days. And speaking of, when news happens that no one is expecting, I'll often use the phrase, "This just in," from the anchor desk. When it comes to my father, Bernie Pincinalt, there's nothing surprising about his positive and enduring impact on the community back home, especially at the college. And it's no secret, Dad is of course a huge fan of the athletic program and the foundation there. Yes, even when golf tournaments aren't on the schedule, it's almost hard to believe. Do you know what else may be hard to believe, especially if you steal a glance at Bernie right now, wherever he may be in the room? The guy was an uber athlete back in the day, or in golfing terms, when he played from the back tees. And not just in golf, Dad set records in soccer, track. I've even seen pictures of his beach volleyball skills. Yeah. Fittingly, he played in a collared shirt, which begs the question, when does Bernie ever dress down? Well, when you're as committed and selfless as he is, always volunteering and staying active as he does at MCLA, it's hard to find that downtime. And for that, Dad, we all tip our caps to you. Now, I remember when I first discovered just how passionate my father was in supporting local athletic programs and young athletes. I was 6. And he had volunteered to be the soccer coach for the youth league in Adams. He had to put up with quite the ragtag bunch of whippersnappers, including a clumsy kid named Evan who frequently kicked the ball into his own net. As Dad told me, though, at least you scored, bud. Yes, even in his team's defeat, Bernie still stayed positive and showed his support for those out on the field. And as you all know, he does that today better than anybody, just one of the many reasons why he's the recipient of this year's prestigious honor. I'll leave you all with one last story about my dad, and it comes with a quote he still utters today and one all current and future athletes, yes, all of you, should take note of. We were playing putt-putt together at Baker's in Lanesboro one summer, me having, of course, picked up my dad's passion for golf at an early age. And what better way to learn some of the ins and outs of the short game than at a fun, relaxing place like the mini golf course? Well, all that changed the minute my ball got snagged up against the loop-de-loop. Well, in a carefree manner, I picked up the orange Titleist, moved it away from the yellow obstacle, then proceeded to take my second shot. So when an arm grabbed my putter and a fatherly voice uttered, "Evan, the rules stipulate you cannot move the ball more than 6 inches from an obstruction without it being assessed penalty stroke. You clearly moved the ball 12 inches there. You're now putting for 3. My immediate reaction, "Dad, it's mini golf, come on." His now famous response, "You play by the rules or you don't play at all." This just in, my dad does things the right way. And none of us would have it any other way, sir. We're all very proud and humbled by your accomplishments, your newsacre son especially. And I couldn't be more excited to be a part of the good news today. Congratulations, Dad, you deserve it. Much love from Michigan. And remember, keep your remarks today similar to your T-ball, a bit short and slightly off center.